Hello, my flowers. First things first, let's clear the air so that we may provide a clean space for our flower with the power today. And I decided just get my sage together. Cleanse the air with me. Clear your mind, positive thoughts only. Mm, Good. Gifts. Teaching us how to use them so that we can continue. Come on in and learn about these flowers and what they can do for you. They're natural. Ooh. Mm. So we can improvise the healing that it was intended. Nature. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes this time before I get started. So I have two items. Now just get set up while we wait for somebody to join us. Before I even mention, haha, are we excited about the flower with the power today? I'm keeping it a surprise because it's coming, but I know we know at least two things it does. So I just wanted to do something that we all know, but learn a little bit more about. My places. Um, so I hope you had a great day today, my flowers. I'm just getting set up and um, feather away. All right, thank you. Sage, for all what you provide. Thank you. to the herb store and found me some orange. It smells so lovely. So I would love to try that. But I'm gonna finish up these two teas. This tea I'm gonna add some mint to it. I think that's okay. And that one I'm gonna add some mint. So I'm finishing up. I have some orders to finish up. So give me 1 second. Mm. Cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. All right. So I'm gonna get started, but I had to get a piece of cinnamon that I need to get ready to finish up these last two bags. Um, some fresh cinnamon as well, cinnamon stick, the whole cinnamon stick. Because remember, um, whole flowers have the whole um, strength of the flower, of the power that it has. Just like anything, natural always better. So I wanted to finish that. And I have my two trays. Put my bags in. So guess what? Our flower with the star power today is lavender. It is lavender. So no, I'm switching because I have two cameras, but I didn't want them together. I wanted to kind of turn because both can see me. So I just gotta go back and forth, which I kind of like. Because then I'm not just staring and talking. But anyway, our star flower with the power is lavender. Yay, lavender. So, remember I said it was common, but let's learn a little bit more about it because we all know it helps with relaxation and sleep. But let's learn about the spiritual meaning of it and let's learn what else it does because it has quite a bit of superpowers, the lavender does. So, let's talk about lavender and um, share what you know about lavender. Maybe I didn't get that information, but I'm good with sharing information. Plus, when we chat about it, we often learn more because we're having a discussion. So we know that lavender helps us sleep or relax if we need it, even if we have a pillow. I used to have a neck pillow that heats up, or I can put it in the freezer and get it cold. And it was supposed to not just relax the muscles in your neck, but also the aroma of the lavender would help calm you. So we know what it smells like, and it's beautiful. I actually have some fresh lavender, the whole lavender, not just the buds off of it. I have some sticking up right behind it. And I might can show you on that one, but moving on. Lavender is our star flower with the power today. What a day. Great one to choose. I just wanted to go back a little bit. Also, lavender improves respiratory health, see, in case you didn't know. So the smell of it. So when I do Tiffany teas and treats, of course, my whole flower tea is about mind, body, and soul. It looks beautiful, so it helps you relax. It gives you the aesthetics. It allows you to have an aroma that is relaxing and without adding anything. So, thank you if you are watching now or later. I appreciate it. It also helps ease menstrual pain. So I do have a tea that um, helps with that. And of course, lavender is in there because it's going to help you relax throughout the body. It balances your immune system. It helps to balance your immune system. And it supports your digestive system. So um, it helps ease anxiety. It also helps with wound healing. So the thing about making teas, um, herbal teas, especially when you're making them for healing. So even if you're getting some just for taste, every flower has multiple powers. So as you take in that tea, your body is getting some type of man-made nutrient as you drink the tea. So, or as you sit in a bath with the bath tea, because those flowers are going to give off um, um, good things for your skin. So, herbal healing through tea, bath tea or drinking tea. So we also can think about what does lavender mean? It's devotion. That's one of the spiritual meanings. Silence and grace and serenity. Plus, it's caffeine free. So that works. Most flowers, at least I'm going to say, it's so many flowers I have not even touched on, but most flowers do not have caffeine. And that's why it is important to know um, which flower has caffeine, because then I have to say, hey, don't drink that one at night unless you're a night worker and you drink caffeine or you drink caffeine at night. But when you get it naturally, especially if it's something made just for you to um, sleep, and um, then you get a stronger dose than the breakdown of ground teas or uh, breakdown when they use the flower with multiple chemicals. They just extract um, what they can, but each part of the flower, from the root to the leaf to the seed, offers different healing properties with a little bit of each. So a leaf may have work for high blood pressure. With a root, it also is going to have a little bit of that high blood pressure, but maybe that part of the flower is stronger with anti-inflammatory. So now you're getting a piece of both in every part, added with every other part, such as the root, the stem, the leaf, the seed. And sometimes, depending on the growth of the actual flower, um, the age, I should say, not the growth, the age of the flower also provides different um, benefits. So either way it goes, either part of it. And I'm gonna tell you what got me started into teas. Watching, shout out to the Lehman, I think it's called Leaf and Bean. She amazes me. She is a homesteader, and the thing about her was she made some dandelion wine. And I'm like, not dandelions from when I was a kid. And then I guess the dandelion led me into every time she went out there and picked some flowers, it led me to not only follow her because I love her homestead and I wish I could do it. So I just watch her do it and then I'm satisfied with me not doing it. But I do like to grow my own herbs and flowers, but I don't know if I could do all that landing and all that. But shout out to you, Leaf and Bean. But anyway, so when I realized all that she was doing with the dandelion and then also all the different flowers, I'm a researcher. So I went on the research of what flowers actually add. Now remind you I taught pharmacology and I always saw some flower components or herbs in the medicine in Western medicine. So I just at the time you on your path. That's all I'm gonna say. And I was on my path somewhere else at the time. So I'm gonna say when I realized that it's made from the earth, it's natural. Then I was like, let me look more into this. Since I'm not in healthcare, I don't teach it anymore. How can I still help heal the world? So it was definitely researching what flowers do, different teas, and then it hit me about the manufacturing and everything is ground tea and how much healing benefits we lose and how much prettier the bag can be and that can add and then I'm like aromas of flowers are amazing so why not mind body and soul which is what I do here at Passion with Purpose a passion with purpose why not make a tea. It'll help heal people in more ways than one through mind, body, and soul. So I actually enjoy it. It relaxes me as well. I get to sit around all these beautiful flowers. I get to grow them and smell them and see them and know that they're alive when I put it together. And I made it especially for whoever, even if it's an assorted box. It comes with great vibes so that you can get the full healing power of the flower. So again, I like to showcase these superstars with putting them in the spotlight one at a time each week. And I'm going to say our star flower with the power is lavender. It is lavender. Something common, but let's learn some more about it. So, it's also good for fungal infections. So, you know that part where you have, like, and I'm just going to teach it because I used to teach anatomy and physiology. So, we're going to talk about truth because I had somebody swerving down the white, crusty under your toes is fungus. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because lavender helps with fungal infection. It supports the healing of it. And so my point being, drink some lavender tea on a regular basis that tastes good, that don't require sugar, and you're getting the full healing benefit from a fresh whole flower. Um, that crust is funky. And let me tell you why. Because microorganisms grow moisture darkness. They grow best with at least um, 3 of 6 things. So most of the time, feet not totally dry out the shower, under your toenails. Come on, nobody really take the towel and go under their toenails. If you do, good job. But we dry our feet. We sometimes don't get in between the toes. We in a hurry sometimes. Guilty. tea, and I didn't go in between each. Um, and so moisture and darkness, um, and body temperature. So that's just three right there that we can't change or curb in no way. Can't change or curb any of that. So moisture, pH balance sometimes is off just by what we eat. So it can be a few things. My point is, it only takes three, and it's fine. You just have to be mindful to make sure your feet are completely dry before putting on socks and shoes because you give it the darkness. You got the body temperature, the moisture is still there. Um, Depending on if your pH balance is off or not. But these are all things that help microorganisms grow. It's like that dust bunny. Why do you think they're in the corner? Because they're looking for the darkness. And that is the darkest place along a room wall. And that's the corner. So it heads that way. It starts in the middle of a wall. And trust me, I taught science, so I like to investigate things I speak about. So I have my own scientific experiment, as if that's what you want to call it. So um, hair, trash, feeds off each other. And ain't nothing we can do about shedding skin and shedding hair. That's just how human anatomy works. As we walk in friction, that's why when you wash your hands, you need friction to knock off anything that's stuck to the skin. Same way. So once it falls, it decides, hey, let me find my own group of friends. And we all get together and we're going to find the darkest spot so we can continue to sneak around and grow with the little bit of crumbs that fall off and that roll this way with us. We can grow big. And then you look up the giant dust bunny in the corner or making its way toward the corner. So, trust me, with a little bit of lavender tea on a regular basis with the whole fresh, fresh lavender definitely will help. But at the same time, let's remember to dry our feet well, and if we had a time to wait for them to kind of air dry completely before putting on socks and shoes. That was my anatomy and physiology lesson today. So back to making this tea, because I have finished this one, and oh my gosh, this I just needed to get some more cinnamon. So in this bag, remember last week I flour with the power was the peony flour. And so this one actually, when I tasted it, I added the peony bud and I added um, some peony petals. So, and this one was mixed with chamomile. And when I tasted it, and it was really good, of it had a hint of cinnamon. But I wanted to increase um, this one by adding the cinnamon because it had a hint of cinnamon without cinnamon. So I was like, oh, I can get a little bit more cinnamon. And orange cinnamon, I was thinking when I bought this would be freaking amazing. So I want to do 2 spoons of that in each of these. But this one, I'm pretty sure it's not chamomile. I want to believe this one is definitely our star flower is in there. So this one was tested by my tester, and it had lavender and peony petals. And I want to say it had a red too. No, it has petals. And um, we added cinnamon, and I'm going to add cinnamon and orange to this one as well. So this one will be a new tester. and then I can see. So where I'm behind that is with this one that we tried without the cinnamon, because it already has a cinnamon taste and that be enough already for somebody. And then, so what did we have in there? We had peony petals, a peony flower bud, and we had chamomile. And with that, we had, and then now we have the added cinnamon and orange. So we need to write this one is peony petals, peony bud, and chamomile. Chamomile, as some people say. So let's talk a little bit more about lavender. Go lavender, go lavender, go, go, go lavender, go, go. Okay, chamomile, and then we had that times three with cinnamon and orange. And then so we need a name. We need, first of all, the approved one is the peony brown chamomile. That one is approved. We have to taste the one with cinnamon, but send me names. Again, it has peony petals, peony buds, and chamomile. Um, and then I need a name for peony petals. Let's write that down. Peony petals. Lavender, our star flower with the power. Lavender. And that was it in there at first, right? But we're gonna do this for home because that was not. And now we have orange and cinnamon. All right. So give me names. This one is peony petals, lavender, and orange and cinnamon. And then the other one we need a name for is peony petals, peony bud, and chamomile. And then we're going to need a name for peony petals, peony bud, chamomile with the orange and the cinnamon added. All right. I'm liking this whole orange cinnamon thing because it smells amazing and it's not even sweet. So I am gonna get this lavender in me. Why did I only bring one cinnamon stick? Okay, good. I'm gonna have to definitely change my whole setup because I always sit here and make sure I got everything, especially the super flour. I think once I get that, then I just be like, okay, I got the main thing. And then I forget. So, so the other thing, as my tagline say, copyrighted, because real tea requires a teapot. The act of making tea, the whistling of the teapot in itself is self care. Just knowing when it gets you, um, you know you're gonna sit down and enjoy it. I'm about to sit still and enjoy this cup of tea and relax. It kind of gives you, it's like ready, and I'm ready to sit down and enjoy this tea. And then, like I said, as you drink it, especially lavender with the aroma that it has. Oh God. And this is picked already. So imagine that I have the whole stalks right over there. It has my office. And now that this is sitting open, because I'm supposed to be using it, but I'm talking more than working. Um, it's just it's even giving me a sense of calm. So imagine if you're drinking it and kick your feet up, or you get in the bathtub with a nice bath tea that'll have a stronger aroma because it'll be more lavender in that nice warm water, and seeing the pretty flowers there while you're drinking your tea, and the pretty colors that come from these flowers and in your tea, and you got aromatherapy. And what the we know that lavender does, lavender relaxes you and helps you rest and sleep. I should say, I said relaxes you and helps you rest and sleep, but helps you sleep and provides relaxation. And so when you hear that teapot whistle, I get excited. Um, because again, real tea requires a teapot. So I am looking for names for these teas. All right, so let's get our rest and relaxation tea together. So I'm putting together these lavender teas with some are going to be with coconut. So if you go to my website, passionpurpose.square.site, um, for Tiffany Teas and Treats, I have what's called the Ultimate Relaxation Bag. And in that bag, you get six teas that help you relax, six bath teas, of course, and you get a candle with hidden messages, and then you also get a infused body scrub. So in the bag is iridescent clear, usually has something in reference to the message inside, unless you um, get a custom made and you get somebody's name on it. But peace, that name peace will be in the candle, or love, or um, like I said, custom made. It'll be whatever. So these teas are going in the ultimate relaxation bag. But what I'm gonna do is I have a coconut infused scrub, and I have I can't remember the other infused. Oh, um, coconut and I want to say pineapple infused. Coconut and pineapple infused. or aloe. I should have aloe, pineapple, and coconut. But anyway, so I'm gonna make some lavender teas with coconut, um, the coconut and pineapple and orange to go with the bath teas that's gonna have lavender and different flowers in it, not only for color but for aroma and also for um, that's good for the skin or detoxifying our pores or whatever the flower superpower is. But all about relaxation. So starting with lavender. All right. So I do want to talk about this superpower of lavender. We talked about um, lavender helping us sleep. Well, let's talk about how as I make these tea bags. Lavender helps us sleep because the scent. Like now, I feel like I can kick back, kick back and relax while I'm smelling this lavender. And we know lavender is strong. So lavender can improve the melatonin levels. Um, that's part of what helps you sleep because it incites the melatonin. Because it is a super flower with the power. Lavender. Um, I think I got a little heavy handed. One of these. This one is not that one. I think it was this one. Oh, I did good. You be a good girl. You be a good girl. No, no. Okay, awesome sauce, Tiffany. All right, so what else do we know about it? Reduces pain and inflammation. Um, it has anti-inflammatory properties. One of the chemical compounds in lavender include flavonoids, which is also found in vegetables and fruits, and coumarin. And both of those have anti-inflammatory and antioxidants in it. Um, it was a Dr. Lynn who discovered that. So that's how it can help ease aches and pains, which we talked about as well. The essential oil, if you've ever tried it and if the air is clear and it's not a negative situation, the inhaling, even lavender essential oil can help reduce migraine pain until you can get medicine or get to it or whatever. But inhaling an all natural um, lavender essential oil for about 15 minutes can reduce your migraine as well, slowly but surely. It also helps to calm nervousness and lift your mood and lower your blood pressure. Of course, if you relax, your blood pressure going down. That's why a lot of people, if you just carry that around and some peppermint, I like peppermint because it'll clear your sinus and it seems like it relaxes. So imagine carrying around those two essential oils. That lavender, like I said, and smelling it naturally. Mm. Because it has linalool in it, which has been shown to reduce anxiety and lower blood pressure. And lavender usage um, regularly can also help lessen anxiety and depression. breathing in just the essential oil, the lavender essential oil for about 30 minutes help improve research. Uh, lavender, I mean, lavender for 30 minutes helped improve anxiety and depression and stress, especially in older adults. So sometimes when people have a little fear of something, they say that inhaling lavender prior to whatever that is that gives you anxiety helps get through it. Like if you had to have an MRI, sniffing lavender prior to a test where claustrophobic um, can help bring down anxiety and help you get through the test if you smell it. Um, Inhale it prior to going into a machine or into a particular space, such as if you are claustrophobic. I talked about the menstrual pain, relieves menstrual pain. My PMST has a few flowers so that it gives you the effect of a few flowers and its benefit of menstrual pain compared to just pain. And then it adds that calming effect to help the muscles relax as well. So the body can be natural without all the intense. And it goes a lot easier too. Um, Remember I talked about fungus. So fungus is a type of bacteria before we had antiseptics. Hey, fact, people use lavender to clean hospitals and when they needed to cleanse an area because it has those antifungal and anti properties. Like I was saying, a regular cup of lavender tea helps with that toenail fungus because we put our feet in whole shoes and they're in the dark and sometimes your feet get hot in the shoes you wore that day or anything. And then they found out that lavender oil on a wound um, helps wounds heal because it improves the skin's ability to produce collagen, especially after surgery. And I want to say the doctor name Dr. Lynn, Lynn, Lynn. I want to say Lynn. It also was known as aromatherapy to help with colic symptoms in infants. So a good is to have that scent in a um, to have that scent in a air moisturizer. What is it called? I smoke. Why am I? Yee, forgetting what I'm trying to say. A air humidifier. Yay, with lavender scent. Um, can help everybody a whole lot. The common effect. If you put that on at night and let it get throughout the room or a house, um, can you imagine a peaceful rest you can have? You can also take a satchel of this and just boil it to get that euphoria in the air. So when we talk about baths, you can also use drops of lavender oil in your bath to help you relax. Plus, we know it's good for the skin. Um, and you can make a body spray. Mm. So we done got a recipe from one flower. Get some distilled water and make a room or body spray by mixing some lavender with it. And then you always know if you get massages, it's definitely always made into a massage oil. And we know it cleans. So we just, because it's antioxidant, viral and antibacterial. So it's a disinfectant. It's not just cleaning and smelling good. It's a whole disinfectant. All right. So I will love to have some questions and talk about um, some of those spiritual meanings, such as grace and serenity. And we can all agree that when you are relaxed, you show a whole lot more grace than when you are having a little bit of anxiety or stress or just need to relax because you need a moment. Not necessarily anxiety or stress, but sometimes it just needs to be like, take that deep breath. And what's better way to take a deep breath than with a nice cup of hot whole flower tea? All right. So we got that in there. We're gonna add our orange in a couple of these, and I'm gonna finish these up so we can go and get our orders for our lavender bath teas and lavender tea on. Get our orders on. I'm gonna do three because I gotta still add to these. And then we're gonna make. I have my Tiffany bath tea bag, and we're just gonna go and throw these in because remember we need 6 and 6. So this way I put an assortment of bath teas while you relax in the ultimate relaxation bag. Now I make me some nice little satchels like put in like my closet and not every drawer but my drawer. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share over here on YouTube, and don't forget to give me a like and a follow over here at Instagram. Come on now, if you join my live, we can have great discussions about super flowers and their power. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I am in heaven right now. Why I am smelling all this lavender. I am relaxed. Thank you for watching. Whether you're watching now or whether you are watching later when I'm not live. But I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, YouTubers, do not forget to click like, subscribe, and then share. Somebody needs to know a little bit more information about lavender. And if you share this, it might just be something that they need. The fresh aroma of our super flower with the power lavender. Lavender. And the aromatherapy that starts. And don't forget, real tea requires a teapot. And remember, the teapot whistle is also a common effect that provides you peace in your mind, body, and soul. So remember, whole flowers come with aesthetics that is pleasing to the eye and that relaxes you. It comes with the aroma of relaxation, and it also comes with the taste of the sweetness of that flower and all of the power that it provides naturally with no adjustment. What nature intended it to do to heal mind, body, and soul through taste, through aroma, and through vision. That super flower with the power is lavender. Thank you, lavender. Lavender. Appreciate you. We thank you, universe and earth, for supplying us with beautiful things that help us heal naturally as you intended. And if you know what I know, the body is amazing all by itself. If you give it the correct things and what it needs, it will give you back what you gave. So your body will give you what you give it. Get it jump, you're gonna get jump. Give it beautiful flowers as nature intended, and not only aesthetic, but aromatherapy and as a healer and great tasting. These flowers do so many amazing things. Yes. All right. So, thank you. Have a great evening. See you next week, Wednesday, 4:44 p.m. right here on Instagram and right here on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you. And don't forget, if you think of tea names for me, let me tell you again what's in it. And don't forget, look up these flowers and see what they do for you. Find some more interesting facts. My one lavender is more than just a pretty flower. It's a plant with many benefits. Common sense, calming scent, and can help reduce stress and improve sleep. It can also help with fungal infection because it has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial components. It eases menstrual pain, helps with wound healing when applied as a topical on the wound. Oh my God, it helps support immune and digestive health. That lavender is something else. Thank you, lavender, for all that you provide. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day, my flowers. And I will see you next Wednesday. And I say, don't forget, a flower with the power was lavender and all of its benefits. And it gives us grace, it provides us serenity, it provides us silence and devotion. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to follow over here and share. Thank you. Bye bye. Give me to you, Tiffany.